first one I ever remember crying at, and I mostly was Beaches.
Oh,
okay.
Forget about it.
I was like, am I a woman? I remember when I was like, she's, and that song, you know, The Wind Beneath My Wings. You put that on and try not to cry.
Irving Arts Center hosted their very first ever late-night tailgate comedy show. The lineup featured an all-pro roster with comedians Steve Rannazzisi, Sarah Tiana, and former NFL quarterback Sage Rosenfels as they mixed stand-up comedy with sports talk.
A lot of it will be topical, stuff that's in the zeitgeist in the news right now, like whether it be Colin Kaepernick, you know, trademarking his hair, or Jason Garrett, since that's a local thing. And then just sports in general, we'll probably make fun of Sage a lot. At least I know I will.
We're gonna have games with the audience, interactive games. We're gonna win prizes. We're gonna make them laugh with stand-up. We're gonna have guests. We're gonna embarrass ourselves.
This was the first time Rosenfels got to blend his knowledge of sports with his love of comedy.
I like to not take myself too seriously. I'm much that way on Twitter. So I try to show some of my personality that I wasn't allowed to really show as a football player, especially as a backup quarterback. It's more of a be seen and not heard mentality. So now that football's done, I can be heard a little bit.
Even though Irving was their debut show, it seemed as though Rosenfels and his fellow cast members already hit it off.
Terrible. Terrible. They're monsters, for the most part. Sarah, not so much. Sage is just, you know, just a diva. He's a backup quarterback. He's used to getting his way.
Sage keeps saying that he can beat anyone in cornhole, and then today, all of a sudden, he was like, well, I don't know the rules. And I was like, oh, so you know how to play your way, not the legal way. So, spoken like a true QB2.
They've been picking on me since I met them this past weekend. So, you know, that's what they do. They're comedians. I'm not sure if I can go toe-to-toe with them yet, so I'll have to get to know them a little bit better, get a little bit more material, then I can, you know, pick on them back.
We've had a great time so far. We really have. We're making each other laugh. We're having fun on the road, which is not easy to do. So, yeah, we're having a good time.
The show tackled the biggest topics in sports, as well as touch on current events, pop culture, and played a few special games.
There's an aspect where I think I'm going to play cornhole with somebody from the audience, and if I lose, I have to sing a karaoke song. I'm a terrible singer.
If I
So that's, you know, that's my thing.
should stay, I would only be in your way.
While Rosenfels enjoyed his first time performing, his comedy veteran cast members expressed why they love stand-up.
It's literally the only thing that I can do. It's the only service I can offer to the world. I like it because I need it, like water.
Man, I think there's just nothing better than getting people to laugh at something that you created and that you originated and like came up with on your own.
Late Night Tailgate brought lots of laughs to the Art Center as comedians and athletes joined forces for a hilarious interactive experience.
People get to win prizes. They get to hang out with us. It's a tailgate.
You don't see too many combinations of comedy and sports come together, and that's exactly what this is.
If you're watching this, I implore you to come to the show. We're going to have a great time, and it's going to be fun.
For About Town, this is Susan Kamyab.